I want to make sure that my recording is going and everything too. So it looks like your camera in your Google Classroom setting is got the virtual camera selected, but we're not sure if it's turned on, right? So let me. I'm gonna bring OBS over. You see my OBS? It just popped up.
Yes.
Okay, so there's three buttons here under controls that I have activated, right? The third one is the one that you want to make sure is activated. Virtual camera. Is that turned on?
No. Now
Okay.
it is.
Okay. All right. Now the gear next to it. When you hit that gear next to it, does it have the scene that you want to show on the camera?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me get my thing out of the way now. And yeah, it looks like you got it working. Hold on a second.
Hold on. I'm gonna go take my baby sister downstairs. Cause
Okay. Okay. Take your time. Just
she's
relax.
she's running amok up here.
Oh, running
Why are you
amok.
standing up on the chair? You're gonna fall.
She running amok. How do you spell amok? Isn't that AMOK? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So it looks like what he's got. I'm going to mess around with my layout here. And make sure, yeah, sidebar is what I want.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
back.
All right, all right. So what we're looking at is, I guess, your OBS layout, and you have in your layout here. It looks like. Can you tell me what all these items are one by one?
Well, so if you go to the you know what my face is?
Yeah, yeah,
Go to the right of it and you'll see Michael Jordan.
yeah. On the play, making a basket, shooting a basket.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
if
all
you
right.
go to the right of Michael Jordan,
Uh huh.
it's one of my favorite Twitch streamers.
All right, all
And
right.
yeah. And then if you go to the right of him, it's Cobra Kai.
All right, all right, all right.
And then that's the same going the other way.
Right, and then you have, yeah. So you've got three items. Are those animated gifs or are they um, videos or what kind of sources are they?
They're gifts.
Okay, okay, good, good. And I'm getting relatively good. Okay, I saw your Discord there for just a second. Right now, I can see your OBS. Yeah. Now this is it's interesting because it's gives me a chance to take a look at the kind of results that are coming, uh, and I have the other the Real Mystic Mask, the artificial student participant,
Hmm.
and uh, she hers is coming across clearer. It's coming across clearer than yours is. So I'm thinking you've got I'm not sure your internet speed or what, but you feel like you got it. You feel like you got this part or not? You understand everything now, right?
Yeah, I understand everything.
Okay, good, good. All right, it's a pretty powerful thing, and the thing about it is there's a bunch of different software that does this. I think there's Streamlabs and StreamYard, and there's different kind of solutions now, and you're going to run across kind of similar situations. But I recommend that you go ahead and work with OBS at the outset. And if you run into trouble, just ask me or ask a streamer or something like that to give you a hand. My experience with Streamlabs is Streamlabs uses OBS Studio under the hood because OBS Studio is GNU public license. It means it's always free. People cannot put it behind a paywall, basically. But what Streamlabs does is they put it up there free, and then they kind of glop stuff that you can buy on top of that and try to sell that to you piecewise, including selling monthly prescriptions or something. Can you? Well, I don't want to force you to start an avatar. How's your machine running? Your machine running well?
Yeah, it's not hot or nothing.
Okay. All right.
I just turned it on.
Yeah. I want to. Let me see. That is. We're looking at your. Okay. Good. Good. You're gonna go ahead and start it. Good. Let's take a look and see if it works all together. This will be good. If you can get this running, would you be willing to fire up Fortnite and let's take a look and see if your Fortnite will
show up?
Yeah.
I was doing that last night with my with the streamer actually.
Uh-huh.
His name is dang. I think it's Connor something.
Uh-huh.
And we were playing Roblox. And that's when I was playing around with OBS. And I was asking him, could he see my Roblox and stuff? And he was like, yes. So then because I'm presenting my whole entire screen, so you can see everything I go to, unless I change that.
Right, and you can do that. And
when you go to scenes.
So we can load this avatar in here and see how it goes. This is great.
But one thing I'm so confused about is when you see the green, you see the yellow part of Virtual Magic Mirror.
Yeah, that yellow.
So, well, what a yellow rectangle is outline.
Uh-huh.
Well, what my avatar ID is. So when I load it, the ID never goes away for some reason.
Okay, hold on a second. This is my brother coming in. Let me go ahead and admit him. All right. What? Okay, wait a second. Did you close my? I didn't want you to close it. Is it still working?
Yeah, it's loading again. It
okay.
Reloading. It's reloading.
Yeah, usually when it does something like that, it's like it may be hanging up. If you try maximizing the window, see if that helps this time. You maximize the window and see if that thing will go away. Loading. Ken, is that you?
Yeah, my power went out. It's just come back on.
Oh my goodness. It went out. Is it a storm coming?
No, I think someone hit a power pole or something. I mean, it was the whole subdivision. It's like everyone was out. You know, I walked down the street and everyone was going, "What's going on?"
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's good. Okay, you see now, Ace has got his layout going. Okay, he's
Cool.
loading the avatar there.
You see the gaming, um, the ID doesn't go away, but I can see behind the ID my character. Like I can see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
eye.
moving around. Can you click on the green area? Okay, so now that's in the front. Let's see, model detail, and uh, I'm gonna bring up mine here. Mine is this. It's a issue that I've seen before, like when it's like your license was set up and it was okay. Um,
Mine just asked to confirm license too, so it's probably something that came out today. They just every once in a while want you to do that.
well,
I
no,
just
well
clicked.
they want you to confirm the license each time that thing is loaded from scratch. Um, hold on a second. I'm looking for mine. Mine is still running from yesterday. And what I'm gonna do,
Oh,
it's it's
well,
what I thought it was it was like a resource problem. Like my machine was too dogged out for it to finish loading right, for that thing to clear. But my I want to look at it and see if we can figure out why that is going on. It looks like it's loading right this time, or there's nothing right now.
yeah,
Right?
there's nothing right now.
All right. So what I would
Oh,
like you to do is go ahead and completely close Magic Mirror and start one. It looks like you got two instances running.
okay, okay, there we go. Everything's loading in. Do 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 do
Yeah,
do do.
good. Now just sit there and wait for it. Hit OK. Um, and I think it cleared that time. Wait a second.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. See, I think it's like the machine is like lagging or something like that. But now go to your. You need to open your setting window there. So if you go back to your control panel, open setting window is the top blue button on the right. Okay. Now go to your layout and put on the free camera mode, and then your right mouse button and middle mouse button should allow you to adjust your character and get the layout that you want.
Minimize, minimize. Hold on, it's disappearing. There we go.
Yeah, right. Now,
So,
when he's highlighted like that, if you got him, if that's good enough for you, you can just move the window into the position that you want.
oh yeah, how do you do that? Wait, no, I'm
Well,
missing.
if you let the mouse rest directly on top of the avatar is going to become transparent. When that's the case, you're going to hold down the left mouse button, hold it down, and drag to move the avatar's position around until you put it exactly where you want to put it.
Okay, okay, okay,
There you
okay.
go.
Got
So
it.
again, you're
Okay.
yeah, you got it, bro. That's right. All right. So let's. How about you, Ken? I know you got your layout, but I'm wondering if you could get your avatar set up on top of your layout.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's an accomplishment.
What do you mean set up on top?
Well, like
Right now, I have him in the lower right hand corner.
oh, okay. That's what I mean. When I say on top, uh, uh, I mean the screen layer, the display layer. So on the foreground. That's all I meant. Not the the top of the screen or bottom of the screen or left screen or right of the screen.
Oh,
Right.
Mr. McBride, I also got my OBS to connect to my Twitch. So when I start streaming,
It streams.
it streams my Twitch too.
You happy about that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, be safe out there, bro.
Yeah.
The person that I was
And not to get off subject, I wanted to ask Ace a question. The scene where you have like the woman that's like in a green suit and then she becomes like a woman. What is that? Is that where it's a special effect where they've got someone in a green suit that they're overlaying that on her, or is that just something they're doing with the? I'm trying to figure out what that is.
So it's a streamer. His name is Casanet. I don't know if you guys ever watched any of his videos, but he was doing this thing where he interviewed girls, right? And it was this one particular girl, right? And I'm pretty sure I probably haven't heard, but some people like say Michael Jordan to people's heads. He's the one that made that trend. So the lady right there, this in the that gets highlighted green at the beginning of the gift, she was a contestant that was getting interviewed, and she let him touch her head.
What is can you send on the chat the streamer's name so I'll follow him. Go check him out. Maybe I can learn something to improve my stream.
Let me go to Twitch. Can I close?
Yeah, you can do anything you want, man. You have accomplished mission accomplished. All right. Oh hey, somebody's coming on my stream now. Let's see, is that 322? Oh, I'm sorry, it's been 2 minutes. Cod Noob, how you doing, Cod Noob? This is I'm a erstwhile teacher, and I'm doing a summer game development course, and welcome to our classroom. And what we're trying to do is like what you see here on the layout is our Google Classroom format right here. What's going on? I think I've got the just chatting going. Yeah, I'm supposed to have my categories right. It's mandatory category, and it's not supposed to be no allegory about your story. It's supposed to be what it is, right? So my category is supposed to be correct. So I choose just chatting because this is kind of really an informal class.
I put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. So let's go check out this guy. Let's see. I'm looking at my thing. Oh, I have my chat closed. Okay, there we go. Okay. What's his main game? What is his main game?
Oh, wait, you said his game? Wait.
He's a streamer? Does he stream music or
he just streams what he does in life. Like,
oh, that's
like,
cool.
It'd be funny. Something's funny, things. Like most recently, he posted a 4th of July thing, and he popped fireworks inside of his house.
I
Yeah, it was like
oh
they were having a
he set off fireworks inside his house.
yeah they were having like a firework. So technically, it's not his house.
Mm-hmm.
It's he's a part of this group called AMP. It means any means possible.
Uh-huh.
Like strive for your goals any means possible. That's what it means. He's a part of that, and they have an amp house, which everybody contributes a rent technically to have a room.
Uh-huh.
So they pay that, but they also have a house where they could just lay and go to sleep at without having to be at that house. So at the AMP house, the amp house, they had a bunch of fireworks stored in their room, and they were counting down until 4th of July, and that's when they had a war inside of the house. They were throwing
Inside
fireworks.
the house, and it's a
They,
fire, it's a fire hazard.
yeah,
But
they all had like
that is really really interesting because when I was in college, um, well, I mean, it started with I have one roommate. We had a we had a big house that we rented out to college students together on Monroe Drive, on the corner of Monroe and Piedmont. It was up from that, and you know, we came up with some kind of ways like had one thing where it was like a book of matches, and if you open the book of matches, it would light a firecracker, you know, or put like a cherry bomb in there or something like that. Or maybe it's like a box, and when you open the box or something, it would be rigged, right? Now, another thing was like, and I did this in the guy's downstairs office, was he had like a little sink behind his it was like a little kitchenette or whatever behind his desk or whatever, and then that little kitchenette there was like a place to dry the dishes and stuff, and there was a towel across that, and there was glasses there, and see I set up this thing, it's like a rocket, and if you picked up that glass, it was like a coffee cup or a glass or something like, if you picked it up, that thing would snap and light that rocket, and then the rocket, man, you had to duck, because that little bitty room, that rocket would launch and start going off all the walls and stuff like that. And
Mr. McBride.
yeah,
Um,
go
so,
ahead.
can you look at my screen? This is it's on YouTube. He posted on YouTube and on Twitch, and what else? TikTok. So this is what he did. This is inside of a room. This is inside of his room.
All right, now for some reason, okay, no, you go ahead and you talk again. I'm gonna shout out to, I'm about to give a follow to you call him Kaisenet. Is this him?
Yeah.
Um, right. So it's KAI, ladies and gentlemen. You saw it here first. 6.3 million followers. I'm gonna be watching this, man. I have not seen, you know, it's like there's all these girl gamers with the, you know, sitting up there with their, you know, scantily clad playing Fortnite and stuff, and that I'm bored with that. I'm already married. I don't need that.
So this guy's on Twitch and
Yes.
YouTube and what?
So if you can see my screen, you see that Kaisenat or whatever.
Right.
That's him. And his last stream was 8 hours and 28 minutes long. That's interesting that he could have a stream 8 hours long. Man, this is the future of television. I'm telling you right now.
And Mr. McBride, he interviews um celebrities.
Uh-huh.
Lots of celebrities.
Cool. Probably
Yes.
why he's got such a large following.
Yeah, it's well, you know, they kind of go hand in hand. The story of let me go ahead and hit follow. I kept trying to tell them at Rise to show Nandi Bushell And I don't know. I just I don't know. Rutledge, she never paid any attention to me. But well, I don't know. She maybe I don't know. She did have me in her class to talk. Sometimes try to get kids inspired about my point is, Ace, is like for him to go out and get all this stuff going. It's just like you've done. You made a little bit of extra effort, and you found out how to do all this stuff, right? And now you're in the same position to. It's like you need to be able to read to be able to do this, right? Because you got to read the interface and stuff like that. And I tell you, my daughter, she's 5 years old, and she's up in there in Roblox, and she's typing really good English because she needs to type. You know what I'm saying? And she's 5, right? She'll be on Roblox and she'll be in some game and she'll have some kind of task to do, and she'll need to write something in there, and she also needs to communicate with the other students. And I was trying to impress on them that, just Rise has everything have anything to do with the game is blocked at Rise, right? And I just feel like a lot of kids just want to get out of there, every day. They're like, man, I can't wait to get out of this place. And I just, yeah. Somehow I just feel it's not as effective if kids had a little bit of say in what the topic was. Does the kid need to do? What does the young person need to do? And how can a teacher facilitate them to be able to do the things that they want to do? And my daughter, for example, she don't want to be no baby. She wants to be grown up, right? She wants to do grown up things. And I would see people. My goodness, I have already forgot. Who was it? Y'all got into it that day, right before the test, started fighting. It was that.
Me and Lorenzo.
Lorenzo's mom. What is Lorenzo's mom name again? Miss.
I think it was Lisa.
Well, not her first name. I could probably look on my phone. Because, yeah, man, I hate to forget people's names. But Lorenzo's mom, I was working with her. She was ELA EIP teacher. You remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I think, Lorenzo was really, really bright, but wasn't getting, well, he's the kind of person you can tell Lorenzo is observing adults and acting like adults that he has seen, right? You know what I mean? In other words, he has some bad role models or whatever. And then he would be in the classroom, and he called Mr. Adderhold a fool. Told him to shut up, fool. One day I was in there. I was like, Lorenzo, don't you go out and talk to adults like that out in the world. That's dangerous, because, it is. But this is great. I've hit follow. I'm going to go and watch Kai Cenat, and I see people are copying his.
Mommy, come over here. Look what I did.
So you got a good layout there. That's working. That's working. All right. So I wonder if you could. Let's see. I don't want to get you. Hold on a second. See what my layout is doing right now. Okay, yeah. So I'm delivering this browser thing, and I'm gonna bring my magnification down there to get my layout squared away, and I'm gonna put my browser back. And I want to go back to my Google Classroom. All right. So now I can see. Well, I don't it's like Ken, you're down in the foreground there. I don't know if your mic is open.
Yeah,
Or
I'm here.
yeah, okay, and that's like what my display is getting. But I don't see. Can you activate your virtual camera?
Is it not active? Let's see. So the virtual camera is in what?
OBS.
Okay, OBS. Uh, start virtual camera. So what did that do?
All right. So once a virtual camera has been started, you should be able to select in your Google Classroom. You should be able to select the video icon, the camera icon next to the microphone on the bottom of the Google Classroom page there, and then deliver us. Yeah, you have got it on. Okay, so Ace, you can check this out. My erstwhile technical expert here is delivering hit, and you hold on a second. You're coming across really, really clear there. So it would be interesting to see Ace if your how your stream looks. If your stream is if you're able to stream from your house and have it come across well. Uh, it's like really if you got a 5G phone, you can stream from your phone, right? Um, I'm trying to see, and that's one of the things that like a safety thing. I'd like to be perfectly clear about this. It's like if you have your streaming software set up on your smartphone, right? And something happens, like you see a crime being committed, or you see some accident in the course of happening, or whatever, and then somebody don't want you to see it, and they see that you're making a video of it or you're streaming it, they could take your phone, but man, your stuff's already on the internet, and that to me is good. That's safety right there, because it used to be in a situation like that, if somebody made some video, if a perpetrator or some bad guy or whatever just got the phone, that stuff would nobody would ever see it. But but if you stream it on your phone, man, it's out. It's already on the internet, right? It's no pulling it back or taking the phone away, which I think is really cool. I have currently on my phone, I have Streamlabs set up, and it's something that I had been going through and making sure that I knew how it completely worked. I'm gonna see if I can put OBS on there and figure all that stuff out here soon.
Hello?
But yeah, I hear you. Did you drop?
Yes, my computer. I can't see nothing.
Ken, were you able
Just
to
see.
um uh your what's going on is did your OBS stop?
My OBS stopped.
No, your OBS is good, Ken, and I can see. I was gonna say, he's delivering. He does these 360 panoramic videos, so
Hello?
you're seeing a 360 panorama with live video footage. Now, Ken, can those cameras be trucked or put on a drone or anything like that? How heavy are they? Gotta have a big drone,
Depends
right?
on the size of the drone. Uh, I have, well, my biggest camera weighs 26 pounds.
Ooh,
So
Lord.
one of the other small one is like maybe 3 or 4 pounds. It's like the one that I shot the flood scene with. It's small, but that camera is currently damaged. and unfortunately, they don't make it anymore. But
There's going to be, this is the thing, and I haven't had a chance uh, to talk with Medhu, the guy I was telling you about. They were working on a gaming project, and they needed basically what they're doing is they need to deliver spherical video game content, but it's being delivered to a game environment where somebody can put on a VR headset, and it's like they're in that game world and they can look around 360 degrees, that kind of thing. So
right,
it's within the realm of doability for the average person. Medhu's definitely not, a multi-millionaire. He makes enough to get by as a career game developer, but and game asset creator and developer. But what they were able to do was without any sophisticated equipment, just with off the shelf script products and stuff like that. So he had a thing where you get up on top of this dragon's back, and then the dragon takes off and flies across to this mountain and then lands on the mountain, right? And then you can get off and look around and stuff like that. But it would be interesting to see how to work with all these formats that you've got. Ken, Ace, can you hear me? Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I wanna check with you for a second here, Ace. Now, have you got OBS Studio running? Is it
No.
is it running?
No.
That's the problem. See, that's why your virtual camera dead.
Cause my computer wasn't working with everything loaded.
Oh, at the same time, it just lagged out on you.
Yeah, and that's why you lost me 2 times.
Okay. So you don't have to start it. You don't have to start it back up if you don't want to. One thing that you can do is I'm having an inner conflict here. It's like I can tell you things that you can do to OBS to work with a slower computer, but I just right at this point I just like you to kind of rest with the information that you have. But let me go. I'm going to bring up my OBS onto my main screen. Can everybody see that?
yep,
All right. So just going over a few things. Uh, uh, on OBS, your first option here in the drop down menu on the top left. Can everybody see that? Well, let me see. It's too small to read. So hold
it's
on.
too small.
Yeah,
But
what
where it says scenes,
I'm getting ready to make it bigger, and I'm going to try to work with this to make it right.
and before you get away, David, one of the things I wanted to ask you, you were mentioning that there was, I believe you were saying there was an OBS specific version of VLC,
Oh, it's no.
or is that Streamlabs?
No, the thing about the reason the discussion of VLC comes in to OBS is because VLC is so widely used and so popular that people have written some plugins, and also programmers have written things that specifically support VLC. So there is a let me go down here. I'm going down. I want to make sure that I'm delivering this. I'm gonna go down here. Pardon me as I go just a little bit slowly. I'm gonna go over here to sources, and everybody can see the sources window, right?
Correct.
All right, now I've got VLC here, but that's just because that's a window capture. If you can see the icon magnified like that, and you know what, this is working out for me. So I'm starting to get used to it. So hold on a second. I'm gonna go to 400% magnification and see if so this is my dock, and you see the docks that you can have.
And you're in and what are you in right now? You in OBS?
I'm in OBS Studio, right?
And where is the dock? Docks?
Well, okay, the way I have my layout set up, okay, docks are windows, right? That they can float, right? So I can have them just floating off somewhere aside on a spare monitor or something like that, and have them set up like I want, or I could lock them into the interface. So if you look at the top of OBS Studio, here we've got
Okay, I see it. I'm looking in the wrong place. So yeah,
Right.
I see that now.
So notice as I go down here, there is on this docks. I'm on the docks menu, and I can see scenes and sources, right?
Right.
Those are what you're seeing at your bottom of your OBS layout, right? See, they're both checked. They are set up to be by default docked at the bottom, along with the audio mixer, which is docked in the center. Then there's a scene transitions, which is how you can fade, and then controls. And controls is by default in the bottom right. Stats currently, I don't have it set up in my layout. My layout is kind of packed. But I do have my chat docked on the right, and I have my stream information docked on the left. So if I bring up to the top, if I look here, you see see how it's got the little X here and the little two windows thing? It's just like the File Explorer on Windows, right? This could maximize, if I hit this could maximize the size of the dock, right? Or this could actually close the dock. But I have it set up where it's on the side, and it shows the title of my stream, and then there's a go live notification, and then the category. And since we're just having an informal free form class, I'm in the just chatting category, and they're making this a requirement. I don't know how well, I think they're saying that if you're on Roblox and your stream is about Roblox, you must have your categories set properly to Roblox. I don't know if they're going to start enforcing that, like penalizing you some kind of way if you're streaming all the time and you never set up your category. But you search for the category, and I put tags of stuff that I talk about a lot. One of the things, okay, I'm not going to go too far there. The stream language can be set, the content classification, etc. And also, is this a rerun? In other words, if I am Twitch streaming, I can stream a stream of my stream and my stream, right? People do that a lot. Incidentally, there was that. There's a number of singers that what they do is they use OBS, and they will make a video of them singing, for example, and they make that as a recording, and then they load that as an audio source, and then they load it like 7 times as an audio source, and then when that plays into the stream, you have their voice 8 times, right? So it's like a chorus. They've created a video of themselves, right? All going on all at the same time. And if anybody that knows how this had to be done, if you did that with After Effects or something like that, it's unprecedented that we're able to do this kind of thing in real time. So it's really cool. All right, so we don't have to render it. It happens on the spot, right? All right, so here's my Twitch stats. Oh, and I got 2 new followers. All right, so look at me. I got 70 followers. This stream just started, I guess, in December. And a friend of mine that I had worked at technical support with, who was a disabled Iraq veteran, black newsman, he was like, yeah, if you're going to stream on Twitch, you need to get out there, produce your content every day, right? And it's going to take you 3 years before you're going to really get anything going. And I'm like, I really need to get out there and do it, because it's getting so many people are doing it now that it may not be as easy to do that. All right, so let's go back up to this menu up at the top here. Now, file. When I open this, this will just open my videos folder, right? And I can see where my my recordings are. What I would like to, that's the thing that I most often use there. And let's see. Okay, I have got to. Actually, I can't find my the thing that I'm trying to get to. Settings. I'm gonna go in here. I don't know where that's gonna go. Actually, I may have to unmagnify myself because I can't find anything. Bear with me for just a second. Let me find my thing and bring this back down from 400%. Okay, I'm going to get used to that. Okay, yeah, the reason I could not see it is because I didn't know where it was. Now, if I could have gone to it and found it. But this is my advanced audio properties, right? And this is where I can see every device that can deliver audio at this time, right? Now, interestingly,
and you find that under docs. And you have
no.
to,
Well, I think the audio mixer is what appears under docs, and audio mixer is right down here in the bottom center. You see that? What I did is I went and I opened advanced audio properties here, which is under edit advanced audio properties, right? Now, one of the things that a problem that you get is since on Windows, all desktop audio, all applications that are delivering audio, microphone, webcam, YouTube, VLC player, media source player, all the media, this Overwatch overlay, you see this thing is showing up. That's a WebM format file, which is a type of media file. But this has been, it shows as if it has an audio stream. It does not, right? The WebM file is just a media file that's playing, and it's a type of media file that does not have an audio stream. But because everything by default often gets dumped to desktop audio, sometimes what we do is we remove or disable desktop audio, and then add as a source an audio individually, audio input capture, audio output capture. So this will this is a broadcasting thing. And that, well, let me just bring this up here. So I'm just gonna say create new audio output capture, and then here I have an option. You see that? And it's too small. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can go and magnify this again. So I added an audio output capture. And any device that can broadcast audio that's set up on my system will appear in that drop down. Okay, and I need to get my, so I'm going to bring this up. All right. So, and I don't know, can I get this to come? No, I can't. Okay, and I know I just bear with me for a second. I'm going to get this to work, and I think I know what needs to be done. Let's see. But now, yeah, it's such a big dang thing. I can't find my. Oh, yeah. Here's the edge of my window. All right, there we go. All right. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, we got just 6 minutes to go. So I'm gonna wrap up here, but what we're looking at the audio output capture, if you the source, right? So I have reduced this. Let me get my oops. All right, oops. See, that's the thing. I need to get this small enough to where I don't trigger it to move. All right, yeah, that's good. All right, so all I have done is I've added a source, just like any source that I could have added. And I'm just going to shrink this thing down so where you can see it clearly. And I don't know if I can shrink it. That's as small as it would go. Okay, so everybody can see that, right? And usually you do not want this to go to default, right? Now, it turns out when I plug in my HD, my Spectre monitor, it is it actually has an audio output, right? It's USB. No, it's not. It's coming over HDMI, I guess it is. All right. Then I'm also getting output from my cable input virtual cable. So whatever is listening to that, I can choose that. You see that, Ken? I'm looking at
Yeah, I see the virtual cable.
4 minutes. Okay, because the device is installed, and if I have something sending audio to that, right, I can put the audio output capture there and pick it up right here, right? Okay, now this, it says speakers, US audio codec. Now, the speakers are from a Behringer. In this case, this device is a USB. It's a Behringer mixer board that's going into my computer, and these are the headphones. The studio headphones are monitoring there's no, actually the speakers from this board are not going into the room at all. So but this, it appears there. Now this is the speakers that are plugged into the computer, and this is the other high definition monitor. No, this is I said Scepter, the Scepter monitor, and this is the other monitor there. So every audio device shows up there, and any audio that's being delivered to that device can go directly to this and then be delivered to the stream. Now, what and I had showed you, Ken, before a video of a guy that was talking about how to set this up, and he was going, yeah, if I'm doing a stream and I want to listen to my favorite TV show at the same time, or my favorite MP3 files, I don't want to get a copyright strike, right? So I'll send the audio to my headphones that I want. I'll delete desktop from my OBS stream. I'll delete or disable desktop audio, and pick and choose from audio output capture what I'm going to send to my stream. All right. So I'm kind of going down the line here, but that's going to be, let's see, where's my thing? There it is. Okay, now I'm going to bring my thing now. So since our class, we'll just meet up again tomorrow and go from here. Try to take a little bit of notes or whatever. And one thing I have been doing, and it's something I haven't really talked enough about on the stream, is I've started to keep my Google Docs, keep a Google Doc of what's going on with my notes or whatever. Let me see if I got this. All right. Well, I'm going to show you next time because it's about to cut off. But we'll get together. And thanks for tuning in. Any questions?
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Take care. That is that one. That one. Where's my day? Do not see it. I need to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks for tuning in, folks. And we'll be back up in here tomorrow. And if you want to get on, I can send you a join. I can send you a join link so you can come into the Google Classroom. You just have to let me know, and then I'll let you come on in. But thanks again for tuning in, and until next time, it's not going to be next time.